Hello and welcome back to part 3 of our Monster Mash Minotaur Lord SOVL on the highest difficulty. It should be within our power to defeat Act 2 now, so we just got the 2 little battles and then the full boss. So we're going to go take all the fights we can. I think we've got pretty lucky with random events in this campaign. We don't need to push our luck and go for... There's not really anything left in these that I'd be desperate to get. The divine demon monster we've running around with is pretty much as good as you can get. The best you can hope for out of a random event would be a random chance battle. So it'd be a regular battle, but you get a magic item at the end. So one of these just slightly better, but there's no way you can predict that or kind of work in your favour. So here's our army. Again, it resets this every time, so I'll just make you... I'll set you to distraction size. There you go. Get in their way, Frostpaws. Oh good, wood elves. Hope everyone likes being shot a lot. If we had to be shot with something, we'd want it to be you. So if you kind of go careening up the sides, why not? We're basically just... We're resigned to having the chariots be effectively used as fodder each turn now. If they're going to get shot a lot, so be it. You're not very useful there, probably send one of those there. That's not a lot of strength on this side, admittedly. Maybe I'll put the strongest one on that side. Have you there instead. And maybe you can come up here and flank anything there. Get behind the giant just in case. There's nothing... Well, if anything shoots on this side, surely it will target the chariots first and not the minotaurs. Oh, it's the all melee version. Okay, this is easier to deal with. Technically they're shooting in the form of this, but don't worry about it. These treants are a pain in the neck because they're power 6, defense 7, so I guess I'm power 7 base, so even after charges I should be able to... One of these, my monster beats your monster, no problem, so I'll just send one of those into there. You can defeat the eagle in trivial fashion, which means the question for me is how do I want to deal with these? That'll come forward to about the same. I think we're the same movement, honestly, so I might as well just move you over there to engage it. I can beat that one to the punch because it's got an edge on it because of the angle, but this one's just going to walk up here and I'm going to charge that one anyway, so whatever. I cast rock as a wound. Yeah, exactly what we thought would happen. Okay. You'll probably take on the eagle and just beat it. That's not very difficult, is it? I'm going to position this in such a way that I can get, after the fight with the eagle, I should be able to get some nice flank charges on these other things. I think you typically meet in the middle, so I'd like to go as far up here as possible. And then meet about there, should be able to be more useful later. Right, takes a wound, 1 or 5 does the same damage output. That just leaves their bricks at the back. What are you going to end up charging is the question, the eagle or the druids? I'd rather you hit the druids, honestly, they're more of a hassle. I'll put this over here. In theory, what could happen is I could get a charge onto those. I want to be a bit careful though that I don't wind up giving the flank to that pesky unit of dryads when they come bumbling forward. I'm pretty sure I'll be closer to that than that one because it's diagonal, so give that a go. They didn't reach, that's fine. Do you want to charge Minotaur straight into these? Well, they power 4. Really not that intimidating, is it? So I can obviously beat them to the punch. So we'd be power 5, defense 5. They're pretty tough, but we have a load of attacks. Just how much damage would we take? 1, 2, 12 attacks, 6 hits on average. Power 4, defense 5. We take almost no damage. That extra point of defense is amazing in Minotaurs because they're already strong enough such that they kill everything in contact. So yeah, a bit more defense there is incredible. The dogs just distract one of them, just come charging through here and get in the way of some of these. That we're not concerned with. Probably want to put... You prefer the Lord to go into that, but this isn't bad either. I don't think Minotaurs can reliably kill a Triad. They're pretty tough. We kind of do the maths in our head for how many wounds we do. So, what is it? 5 attacks each, so 15. Unfortunately, this is only skill 4, so hitting on 4s we rolling is 75% hits. 7.5, and then half of 7.5 is 3.75, so 10.5, 11.25 hits on average, and then power 5 defense, so there's a 3-up save. You only do like 3 to 4 wounds and it just survives. It's kind of annoying. Right, wait for... maybe I'll get a double sandwich on it. If that happens, it's fine. It just leaves you probably over here is a good idea. These Dryads are basically a non-threat, we can chew through them. I'll do this charge first. I hope it's closer to them than the other one. Surely that's... My understanding of triangles is such that that will be the longer side, and then as I know he's a touch further forward, but we should still get away with this. That's okay. Grab this one please. You'll charge back, so I'll meet the middle. We'll definitely have you go there. I'll leave this one for now. Ancient Septhorn and Savage Splitter. I'm going to go at it. So you've locked onto him, which is okay. I'm just going to pass. They can't shoot with anything, so happy to force them to move around. That doesn't concern me. I kind of thought they'd do that. I might just give this one the flank for free, which is amusing. This might not go our way because the chariot's kind of packed. So I'm going to start moving you over here, just in case I need support. That's concerning. I can kind of ignore that one by doing this. So yes, we could easily get our flank onto that unit, but we need to be careful because if we don't break it in one turn, they'll be then in a position to flank me. Worse is that even if I do, I won't be able to flee because I'm frenzied. So my hope therefore would be that this could break this and I can come around to intercept them if I had to. It's worth a try. That doesn't matter at all to me. I can't stop it. I knew the eagle might do that, but there's no way for me to interact with it or prevent it from doing so. Here, this pest, do I really want Minotaurs to fight a treant? Not desperate. There's 5 attacks. It gets 2.5 hits. 5 up save. I mean, it'll take a while to chew through my number of wounds, but after the first turn of combat, we'll be doing very little damage to it because we just don't have the teeth. We lose all our rerolls, and it's got amazing defense. I'd like to try and get over there and charge this thing if I could. Just try to avoid these woods here so I don't lose all my movement. Can I just take the flank? I think that's perfectly reasonable, isn't it? Yeah, let's just try our best, see what we can do. Okay, so the Lord does a wound to the chariot, that's annoying. Chariot does nice back. Doesn't die, which is good for... Fortunately, I thought I'd have a good chance of breaking. If it dies, even if I win combat, they don't have to roll a morale check. The Ancient Sapphire hits 0 times because we smell. There's a putrid stench there, we win. So I was going to do a single wound here, but power 8, so even more tough defense. Saves on 5s, but they roll irritatingly well, so now we're going to be stuck here for a bit. Eagle will survive this frustratingly, and it's a draw. Oh, come on, chariots, this is embarrassing. Alright, here we go, show them how it's done. Minotaur Lord. Yeah, bunch of wounds. I have 2 wounds each, so it's 20 wounds with Dryad to chew through, but even still, we can do quite a bit with Minotaurs. Perfectly average hit rolls. Sort of perfectly average save rolls there, yeah, it all works out mathematically. You're gone. Help with that, good, get some more damage in. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to engage. I could kill that one very quickly, but then it turns around and hits me, and then I'm just going to get stuck and I can't even get my attacks into it, so I might as well take the attacks now. You charge that. I could have you kill those just in case. They're discipline 10, so they're basically guaranteed to come back, so yes, I'm going to put those up there. That leaves that one unaccounted for, because they just have an extra unit on me. I can't do anything about that. Someone's going to get hit, I'm afraid. Go for that one, please. Ah, I went for the wrong one. Blast. Alright, let's free my poor chariot over here. Dead, yeah. I don't care. I think the hounds could do enough damage such that I win on combat res. Oh, the eagle doesn't count in combat anymore, so it doesn't have to roll a check. Interesting. 2 hits. Oh, I get to save. Oh, please. There I do take a wound still. Draw. I will eventually win this. No damage. Oh, I lost combat here. It's embarrassing. Oh, chariot's just the best. There you go. We did a couple of wounds, which isn't bad. We took all 3 back. That's terrible. It will never fail a discipline check. It's got all the discipline in the world, but nearly there. Yeah, these are... I mean, they might break, considering that I don't get a lot of attacks into me. I still managed. I don't think I've passed any saves. They hold, which is dreadful, because you're now going to get absolutely slaughtered. Sorry, guys. They're not all dead yet, so that one's still going to rally later. I'm not going to waste sending them in after that. That's a horrendous waste of time. Come over here and help with this. Nothing I could do but kill the eagle. And then you can deal with that Dryad later when you come over here. So I think this is fine, because realistically, if I lose both of these, I'll regenerate one of them for free, and then I could just heal one back, so it returns to the exact size that it is at anyway. So no real loss long term. You can easily reach that to flank them. Yes, they rally, of course they do. Here we go again. One hit. Doing a wound. Doing 3 wounds for me, I'm winning. Next turn. 2 wounds to the eagle, does 1 back. Please go away. The eagles are like defense 4, attacks 3. They're some of the worst units in the game. I'm used to just smashing through them. No, they're just going to be stuck here forever, it seems. Yeah, they're going to struggle to do damage without the charge. Same principle over here, I'm afraid. Not that the Dryad's particularly amazing at damage output, but apparently I can't roll a test to save my life. Dogs eat eagles, not surprising. I lose one, fine. Just 2 melee armies smashing into each other. There's not really much else to do. Just got to beat them with stats. You can kill that for me. Don't know what you're trying to reach the hounds. You're never going to get there. 2 hits. Reroll no wounds, and they take no wounds either. Okay, that's 665, sure thing. Eagle 4. Okay, got a single save, and I lose combat again. Great average rolling there. No damage. No damage. Riveting, and this is the more impressive one. Okay, just make all your saves then. There we go. Have some choices there. I can either kill that one or just hit those immediately. Probably that one with its size, and then if that one rallies I can then charge into it again next turn, so just conga between these two. And I'm going to have to trust you to win these. Last the tree into their endless durability. 1 hit, doing no wounds. Fine, now you take 4 and die, great. No hits from the chariot, no hits from the eagle. Riveting stuff, guys. No damage. I lose and lose a whole extra Minotaur, that sucks. And now he has to go straight back into combat. Well, congratulations there, Feral Giant. Your reward for killing a treant is fighting another treant. Their breakage is crucial because it allows me to hit those without them. Oh, not a single wound from the dogs, that's hilarious. I'm going to go back and look at what the average rolling of this battle's been. I feel it's been particularly atrocious. That's everything. Again, that's a win. Yeah, try and rally that one. Cowardly cow. Nope, still alive. Still alive. Wow. Your last kill, Dryad. Congratulations. Over here, 1 hit from theirs, doing 1 wound. I kill it instantly because I'm power 8 in the charge. Minotaur Lord almost minces the unit on his own, but not quite. There goes the rest. Still only wavering, not routing, so somehow they think they can win this. You first, do you want to come up here? And I know I can throw a rock, but I'd rather you just come kill the eagle. I'm actually just going to ignore these until I can get a better flank on them. I'll force them to commit to one of these units, hopefully this one. If I get this one nice and close, I'll probably be the primary target, and I'll turn and face you. Oh yeah, the dogs. Hooray! You did it. You defeated 1 eagle. Well done. And that was enough to rout them this turn, was it? Okay. Alright, let's fix the chariots again. Really? I lost 2 Minotaurs and it didn't give me a single one back. That's dreadful. Okay. I mean, ordinarily I take something cool like size or wounds here, which is... I don't really need it, I guess. So I'm just going to take the replenishment. I'm not going to get stuck here having to... It doesn't even... Okay, that's a lesson learned for everyone watching. When you take the extra replenishment on Minotaurs, you still only get one back. That was completely pointless. Yeah, that's kind of harsh there, game, but fair cop. You've lost one, have one back, please. Chariot, heal, heal. You're okay as you are, and you're okay as you are. Right. That's brutal. 558, still pretty good for money, and we have another giant where hey, the monster run continues. We have levels on it. Do we think we get anything better than skill if I take the random stat? Power is pretty good against the other big monsters. Defense 7 is fantastic. I'm basically invincible. Extra attack is just good. Extra wound, not really. Extra discipline, not really. So these are terrible. That's equivalent. And I'd be happy with any of these anyway. So yeah, I think 4 of 6 being good is good enough to justify the attempt at the random stat. You get the blasted wound anyway. Okay, no way to show me his boss. There you go. There's our extra attack. Levels, putrid stench immediately because it's massive upgrade in terms of survivability. +1 to hit rolls, so he'd be hitting most things on 2 plus re-rolling everything. Which is unfortunate because I can't quite afford both. No, I can, of course I can. 50. The heavy armour for the Minotaurs doesn't interest me, I'd rather they move fast than have a bit more defence. So I think you can afford Boulder Throw, that leaves me with what, 55? And then you have enough left over for, or 60 because I can't count. Then you buy Heart Seeker, perfect. Everybody welcome Blackhide, the Feral Giant, to the army. There. Obviously very small compared to our outrageously buffed version, but still not to be sniffed at. Take the extra little battle here against the Doom Swarm. Let's try being a little bit more tactical with our position, not just take a bunch of upfront fights, because we end up just getting stuck there. So I can put a giant on each side now and use them as tanks, so I guess you're technically the more durable one, so maybe on that side with the weaker units, and I'll have you the real hard hitter over here. Just kind of stand in the way to get... probably what goes the other way around, the reason being is that it's easier to flank things on that side. Dogs could just run up here and get in the way of things. Take cover behind the giant. What am I going to do with you is an interesting question. Interesting. Well, if I kind of put you in the middle so you can go either way. If you go that way, you're stuck here. If you go that way, you're stuck behind. So maybe just there. Just follow up with the chariot. Monster. No really long range shooting to be scared of, so it's just there. Flame is here, but they aren't going to reach us. Would that one reach us this turn? Or maybe. I think it actually would. That's kind of worrying. How do I stop that? I don't really, I'll be honest. I mean, I'd love to flank those alphas, but the problem is that even if I got here, I can position and hit them. It's not actually going to let me do so, because I'll just end up... I can't fit the base, so there's not enough space, so it's no cause. What I can do instead maybe is just throw the giant at them. They'd only be power 5 against defense 6, so I get 3 up saves re-rolling. Yeah, I can easily just have the Feral Giant crush that unit for me. Well, they will be on the charge though, so they'll actually go up to power 6. I can't really deny them that charge, I'm afraid, because they've got better movement than me. I'd have to get him around and into the flank. Which I suppose I can do. I start positioning you over here. And then next turn maybe I can reach a flank over there if they come forward. Just instantly kill one with the rock, good start. Kill a few more, maybe I can actually fit the chariot in there. It's less concerning. Just have you move over here, I guess. And the problem is that draws them that way. I'd rather they not do that, so I'd maybe just go backwards to get further into a position I want. Come around. That doesn't matter. Don't engage. The halberdiers and these legionaries here are the one thing I don't want the giants to fight, because they chew us apart. See, I think we're best off just baiting these forward and eventually getting some really nice flanks on them. You are in trouble because you're just going to get hit by the monstrosity no matter what I do. Dogs will go, just come up here and get in the way of things. Particularly concern me. I guess just stepping backwards is actually the best way of handling this. Draw them out into flankable positions. Now if you come back here, because you're in the way of the chariot right now. Gives you time to escape the flamer, which is convenient. Don't think they can quite reach you yet, so that's okay. You're fine. Maybe flank them later. These will continue to come forward, you'll continue to come forward. You could fight the Skulkers. They're only power 3, so you get a 2-up save. No reels in this one, but 2-up is enough such that I shouldn't be particularly concerned. Annoyingly, I'm only skill 3 because I didn't take the X skill, which would have been a big deal here because it means they hit on 4s rather than 3s. That's a lot of attacks. They'll probably actually hurt me quite a bit. I can also just start killing them with rocks. And defense 2, that's quite effective. I'll throw all 3 rocks into them before I engage. Who are you going to wind up flanking? Probably that one. You Minotaurs here, maybe could squeeze into something on this side later. Here for now. Purely positional turn. Allow the enemy AI to make mistakes to capitalise on. Charge everything with those, that'd be a terrible idea. Okay, I could pass because I don't think they use the flavors particularly quickly in the move order, so just ignore those. I now have the movement to do exactly what I was hoping for. Good. Rock. Soften up a bit. That's easily flankable with that unit, thank you kindly. Guess I'll wait for the other stuff to shuffle around first. I'm a little bit concerned about this reaching me and burning me or something. There's not a lot I could do to stop it, let's be honest. You've trapped your monstrosity behind other units, which is much appreciated. Need to wait for them to move, otherwise I'll end up in trouble. They're going to get killed. The dogs would be great if I could get them onto there, but it's going to be almost impossible. Or maybe I could be very cheeky here and try and phase through. So they haven't moved yet, have they? Yeah, the red there is still active, so I need to be nice to know where they end up. But what I'm thinking of, maybe if I can position the unit here, I need to be able to draw a straight line from there to the centre of mine and still see them. In which case, if I can do the charge, I'm allowed to phase through. So the reason it may work is because, yeah, I can lock this unit in place with flanking them and then I can teleport through. But for all of this to work, I need to see where that unit moves first. So let's just get you around here. You can flank those instead. Ooh, I'm tempted. It's the same thing as Legionaries and Legionaries. They're just as juicy a target. Continue to kill Skulkers for me. Less, they get half the unit already. And step back, I don't want the Skulkers charging me. They waste their turn in effect, which is needed. You know what we're going to do with you, you can just come forward. Actually, be careful, let's do this first, because the likelihood is that this is going to come forward and start barbecuing my poor guys. If I have you stretch out this way, maybe have to take a flavour shot there just to see what they're doing. Round. The monstrosity first. And the Skulkers have yet to go. Is that far enough away? That's far enough to escape the flamers, I think. Maybe not enough for those, we'll see. The rest of okay. Now I'm just going to do this. Stalled enough, haven't I? Take your nice big flank onto that unit. But I now know where that is. I might be able to pull this off. So, have they moved yet? No, that flaming hasn't moved either. Last. Okay, I can stall out a little bit with this. You'll deal with that, so don't worry about that stuck in place. I guess I could send you into the flank of that unit, therefore. Would that work? Well, the Chieftain and the Minotaur Lord here would enter a duel, and we will just win. And then it's just conscripts versus one Minotaur. We'll win the initial round of combat, I have no concern. What's more worrying is whether or not they'll probably hold because of their large number of ranks, and then I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh well, come over to here and get far enough away so they can't roast you. I think they just made my job easier, actually. So you'll be held in place, you'll be held in place. No, I can't. There's not enough, because they put themselves there, there's no longer enough room to squeeze my guys in. That's not going to work. What I could do to guarantee this unit gets completely annihilated is I could charge that one, and I could put the dogs into the side of this one. So I'll take some casualties on the hounds, but that's okay because it will be worth it. As long as I get majority into the side, it's okay. Just don't block this charge from happening. Oh, careful. I might end up actually intercepting my own charge here. That's a bit worrisome. I don't have to do it this turn because that unit's just going to charge that. And they can't see anything if I just move out of the way. So I can wait for a turn and get something easier later when they come forward. Surely it'll be easy to pincer them afterwards. Yeah, I think so. I can still see them just in case. They moved forward and achieved nothing, don't worry about it. Here we go. So if you want to hold those in place for me. So this is what I was worried about. There's no way I'm going to be able to fit the unit there. Set those please. And we'll leave that just for a turn. I might end up taking a flamer shot for my hubris here, but never mind. These are easily won. Coming towards white. I'm never going to let you fight these head on, you're far too risky. The flamers will actually be a very good target of my boulder. I'm willing to take on... That's still 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, which is kind of annoying, but I've got a 2-up save, so I should be able to chin it. Alternatively, I just ignore them and eventually get the... Yeah, let's just go put another rock into these. Perfect shot, 6 of 6. I might wipe the unit, and I do in fact wipe the unit. That's excellently timed. You could flank them now. Oh no, you're taking on that. Mandatory. You have no choice in the matter. Power 3, defense 5. They're actually pretty good at countering the chariot, so I need them to move first. Know what they're doing. Pass on this occasion. Good, I know where they are now. So I'd love to flank them. Just gonna hand that flamer a really nasty flank shot, but surely I can survive at least one flame around, please. I'll give myself a choice of what I want to do here. Heal my way off this corner, frustratingly. There you go, so I can either hit them in the side, or just charge into those if they're still there. They turn this way, which is convenient, because I should be able to now do as I hoped. I can get you into the side of those. Well, they'll probably break, so well, I guess I can have them charge and clear the flamer. So yeah, the dogs can go straight into the flank of that unit for me. Going the wrong way, and then you can go into flank. A giant could probably do it actually rather than you. Is there a difference? They've got 4 wounds each. I'm not going to lose. They get pretty much exactly 4 attacks, so unless they hit and wound every single time, you'll be okay. You don't have to get the whole unit into side arc, just the majority of it there will do. So flanked, flanked. That wasted shooting for whatever reason, just didn't go for it. You're going to take that on. What on earth am I going to do with these other units? Oh, we could both hit the monstrosity in one turn and really hammer it. That's not a terrible idea. Put the chariot and the feral giant into it. Leaving you to kind of distract that legionary unit, because why on earth would you fight anti-armor specialists head on? Here we go. 2+ rerolling, so he misses only 1 in 36 of all of his attacks now. They take some casualties back due to the halberds. They hit every time and then it's 4 ups with save. Yeah, 2 wounds. I've got 5, don't worry about it. Flamers aren't long for this world. Giant here. Excellent hits. Excellent damage. They do nothing. So, a couple of charges here. You can intercept that one. And then put him in there to really... Do you want to just send him in alone? No, because then the chariot gets chewed apart. It's what? Power 6, defense 6. It has frenzy to reroll hits, but then I have huge stench to force it to reroll successes, so they counter that. I just get its normal 6 attacks, hitting on 4, so 3 hits. And then I get 4 up saves. I take 1.5 wounds, and then we should just beat it to death, honestly. Yeah. It's more efficient than sending the chariot in, because the chariot doesn't have the rerolls, and it's weaker defense, they'd get really hurt badly. Intercept here. In the flank. I can't fit into base contact with the flamers. That's dreadful news, so what I'm going to have to do is this instead. Thereby guaranteeing that I'm not shot by the wretched flamer. You can go into the flank of those, which is nice. And you're going to kill the flamers for me specifically, because I'm getting volleys off. Only we get to field monsters. This will all be finished. Curious to see where that winds up. You just still want a piece of this, do you? I don't care particularly. Ask to see what they do. Turn the face. I can probably send you around here back the way you came. Cheekily to come catch that unit. Can I draw a straight line from there to there? Well, I think so, yes. Good. We can save the chariot. They've used Deadly Strike, so the Raccoon Chieftain has the ability to double his wound output. Fortunately, it's going to go into my Lord, I think, so even if he dies, I don't actually lose anything. 2 wounds for mine, so you'll get positive, negative rerolls, cancels that, gets 2 hits. There's 2 wounds, I think I said 1.5, which is about right. Chariot contributes 4 more, instantly killing it. Great. Yeah, this is you. Wait, is the Lord hitting the hounds? Why? And yeah, okay, so apparently a duel hasn't happened. When you flank them like this, you don't get the... I suppose it doesn't matter because the hounds don't take extra damage due to being double wounded or anything. Yeah, they take a lot of wounds, unfortunately. I'm hopeful that's enough, such they lose so much they break and just disintegrate. Like so. Gonna have to fix those now. Yeah, he rolled his double one. Just as I was singing his praises, he managed to miss one anyway. And now I'm stuck, because there's nothing I can do to prevent the flames from barbecuing me. No one's got line of sight, no one's got a charge. Great. Flat go the flamers. They still do a wound to the chariot. All of these units here, and no one can help me with those wretched things. So, sorry guys, you're about to lose a Minotaur. You could just kill that off for me. That. And eventually, I can charge that immediately from the flank, but I'd rather set up side and rear in the same go. Just in case, because they're likely to hold at that size, so I need to trap them with 2 units. It's going to be a hassle with them doing that. Maybe I get 2 sides instead. Like that. Yes, couldn't stop it. If I moved first, he'll just turn and hit me anyway. I can't save him. But now you can kill them in revenge. And over here. Not this turn, but he'll have to turn to face someone next turn. This is all irrelevant, it's all okay. Just what I could have done is I could have put the dogs directly in front of it to bait out shooting those rather than the more valuable Minotaur. Stamp on 4 rats who do 1 wound unfortunately because of the halberds. Skulker squashing over here. And you defeat 1 flamer. Oh, what a heroic victory. I don't think I ever actually have to bother engaging this block. Just take unnecessary wounds on the flanks for no reason. Just kill these and these in combat and then ignore it. No thank you. And skip the rest. Yep. Full house again, and he kills the whole unit single-handedly, our lord. They're also dead, doing enough damage to rout them. Perfectly executed. Patch up a few wounds as we go into the final boss. Or the Act 2 boss at least. Nice levels. Yeah, a couple of guys need to heal those. You're fine, you're fine. So I want you back because you're quite nice to have that size and you can 1-to-1 with 50% replenishment. What's the point? The chariot gets another attack. Hooray, maybe you'll be useful. 4 or 5 is okay, I'll just take that. That's okay. And then this chariot gets another attack as well. Great. Full HP for once. The feral hounds leveled up. Honestly, probably the replenishment because the extra gold is... I'm going to use them as a sacrificial pawn quite a lot, so having them at full size is a good idea. And our original feral giant... discipline, because well, the only reason he's never going to lose a combat is he's too tough, he doesn't take wounds, so either the gold or replenishment. I don't know, I'm gradually losing wounds but not enough to scare me, so I think I'd rather just stick with the gold because I think I get 3 to 4 back if I press this once, just if I'm scared about being undermanned in strength. It's really not that big a deal. Would you like an extra stone for... Yeah, go on, we're at the boss now, we want to do some more power. Not exactly hard on cash. You're fine, and I think you're fine. 6 of 9 is Still borderline invincible for you, isn't it? So you're now full size, you're sort of back to full size. Well, limited to 2, so I'll try and get you up to your 4th one maybe later. And then the giants, there you are. That's pleasing. Managed to stay away from all the infantry, all the archers, all that rubbish. It'll just be single entities or monsters plus dogs. It was either dogs or harpies, and well, harpies are indeed technically monsters. They're close to the team, but they're too infantry-esque for my liking and a bit too strong. So we'll go with the dogs. Dogs are my best friend, including goatmen, it seems. Sacrificial chariots on the flanks, corrupted agents, so we're going to be facing a boatload of undead. Not terrible for us when you consider the sheer number of attacks we get. Just want to make sure you don't get... I think there'll be maybe a couple fast dread knights and stuff we're going to be more scared of, though. I can maybe flee with this when it tries to catch me. And then get a flank with one of these minotaurs. That's the strong one, so you come into the side there. The giant there to just hold things down. This giant on this side, kind of weaker units. You in the centre so you can flank anything there. And then what else are you going to do? I've got too many units. Oh, okay. Oh, they have long rifles. That's going to suck. Need to get onto those quickly. Well, ideally, once the giant will fail to reach me, kind of make a fool of itself, and then I can instead rush ahead with the chariot and catch them, depending on where these other things move. I might be able to slip in there. I've got no options for that long rifle unit. I'm just going to have to take its volleys over and over again. Just pass. That's good to know. I know where he's landed. I might be able to slip by. Well, it's a flank at least for free. These are just going to shoot me. They do double wounds, which is what I'm scared of, so they're really potent at shooting through all my multi-wound stuff, but I can't stop them. Okay. So, how do I deal with these alphas? I think the Minotaur Lord and 2 Minotaurs will just beat them. You're going to get 1 supporting attack from the guys at the back, so it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got more attacks than they do, with massively better stats, so yeah, I think I'll just send the Minotaurs to chew them up. If I put you forward, maybe something will shoot you up. You're the mighty one, so maybe having you kill the skeleton warriors by pummeling them to death wouldn't be a terrible move. Like so, just charge them. Get away from the warlock though, the halberdiers can and will hurt you. Start doing this now, because the faster we can get these numbers down the better. That's not concerning. I need to wait for all of this move to see what I can outflank and outposition. You're the weaker giant, which is a shame. I probably put the mighty one on this side to squash the bone dragon, but make do. If I come forward to flank this down, the problem is they're going to take all the volleys. I've got 5 wounds, so unless I'm really unlucky, I should still have enough strength left to kill that and then deal with other stuff later. So, yeah, come on, let's just get you as close as I can. So there's your flank. So I can't buy banners of mist or anything on the Minotaurs, I've noticed, so I can't help them in terms of durability. You just come forward, why not? Might end up being charged by the dragon. Oh well, I'm not upset if you do. Can't reach it to throw a rock at it, so legionaries it is. 5, 5, 5. I tell a lie. There you go. Shooting that one, hit 3 times, which is annoying. Only get a 4-up save. I take 4 wounds, so one of them's nearly dead. That's that one. The other one will then shooting them again. Okay. Okay, how on earth am I going to handle this mess? Need you out of the way so that the Minotaurs can charge that one. Could just do that and get in there and immediately charge the Skulkers. They do what? Power 3, which is enough to kill. I've got 8 wounds, which is appreciated, but not quite enough to help me. Maybe I'll come around here. That's a bit daft, because you're not going to be able to do that, because they'll charge you and then you're stuck. I could, in theory, put them there and then take that charge. As long as I get my charge first, they can lock them in place and they can't do anything, but it's still a silly idea, let's be honest. Let's just move something else first. They'll move to there, which means I can't flank those, annoyingly. Worth a try, though. Just put them there and see what I can do. If they don't block me with anything, I can go right across and catch them. Only 1 hit this time. Still enough to kill the Minotaur. Uh-oh. Oh, I was scared for a second that would lose me the charge. No, we're okay for now. How on earth are we going to do this? This unit next, I suppose. terrain you fall? Just come up to here and start working your way around. Obviously I can see him, but I'm not going to be able to declare the charge. It'll be a front arc anyway, which would be not terrible. It's only power 3, so you can choose really quickly, but it's not something you want to hate taking a lot of damage unnecessarily. Okay, they've come right up there to bother my dogs. I flank them. I could in theory flank those, not that I can... Maybe allow me... I can't draw the straight line. I'm going to have to flee the dogs. That will subsequently allow me to get a really easy flank with those, is probably how I'll handle it. And it's what are they yet to move? 3 units left. That one's still blue, that one's still blue, and the bone dragon. So, okay. Annoyingly, they're doing a good job at holding these units in reserve, so I can't see what I can take advantage of. I'll just get you out of the way of my planned Minotaur attack. You just moved there, okay. I see everything except you. Can I get anyone through far enough? Get onto those pesky... Maybe I can do this. I can reach them. Obviously they're going to come around here and intercept me, aren't they, which is going to suck. But as it stands, that would work, because they're going to get pinned in place. They can't move. And that allows me to draw a straight line to them and kill them. Problem is I need to know where those skulkers are going, so let's just do this first. We are the same, if not I'm even slower than them. So I'm just going to have to take getting charged. Why am I so slow? Have I bought heavy armour? No, I'm just slower. Racking out because they're swift, they've got an edge on the movement, so fine, just take the fight and win. They've got up to power 6, which is irrelevant, so their extra power means nothing, so whatever, just fight them. They frustratingly use the correct unit, which is that one, so I can't come around here and out position. Again, as long as I'm first, I might be able to get away with this. Oh, I got stuck. Oh no, that's... There you go, that's fine. Just get to there. You can reach them. If they come around this way, I'll probably be okay. It's worth a try, isn't it? Okay, I guess I can flank you instead. But maybe I can still... Oh, they'll probably stop me. Let's see how that pans out. I can draw a straight line from there to there. That's great. Excellent. So do that first, so they can't move. Once you guys then do that, I managed to get onto one of them already. You're going to flee. You're going to take those on and just smash them. They can't really hurt you. You're going to keep the counter charge. Do I want to charge these now? Not really. Well, 8 wounds, defense 5. I'm pretty tough. Would I even win? I get 5 attacks, 6, 7 because of crushing charge. So equal skill, I get 3.5 hits, and then they get like a 6-up save. So 3 or 4 wounds. They get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18 attacks. Ouch. 9 hits. 3-up save, I take 3 wounds. It's about equal, honestly, and then in subsequent turns I'll just lose really badly. So, yeah, no thanks. You're going to flee and get out of position. You're going to get charged. Oh, I thought you were going to get charged by the bone dragon. No, actually, you're safe for now. Good. Hold on for me, dogs. Please don't get stuck on that terrain. Yeah, they do, of course you do. Wretches. They're still active to shoot me, which is kind of annoying. I guess I should move... at least the giant to safety. Just come up here and charge him. Or a rock. Like that. Do I think I can beat a bone dragon in a fight? Maybe. Dogs are back. Insane bravery. The old Warhammer rule that regardless of how much of a kicking you've taken from the stat standpoint, if you roll a double 1, you'll always rally. I can't save that unit from being flanked. Because once I break this and run, they're going to get flank charged. There's no way I can get anything on them to prevent it. I'm not allowed to charge over this bit of terrain. So just pass. Well, if I pass, you're going to get shot, which is kind of annoying. I can move into safety over here. But why? You don't want to be over there. Shooting me again. 5s this time, so I lose 1. That's all you're shooting, so I'm just going to start passing now. Oh, it has a fire breath attack as well, of course it does. No damage. Feral giants are quite tough, as it turns out. You'll win that mathematically. I don't want to fight that head on. Curious to see where they wind up. There. Be curious no longer. So you want to do something about them, of course, otherwise you're going to wind up getting flanked there, which kind of sucks. Can I flank them with anything? I guess I could put... Well, they're stuck for now, so I guess I could put the Minotaurs into their side and kill them. Can I get you up here? To the flank of this unit. Yes, I could. That means I can't flank those. That's a bit daft. Or maybe I can still squeeze. Probably not. I go further over here instead. No, you're too close. A little bit further back. How far back do I have to go to get the twist in place? No, this doesn't work. I've angled too much. Try that instead. So that works, of course, but I don't think there's enough space for me to get them into the side later. You also got a pretty serious problem. There's a unit of skeletons right there. Although you want to engage them because otherwise they'll flank that giant, which kind of sucks. So yeah, just hit them with something, which I guess will be you. Congratulations. You're going to get charged. That's fine. I intend to flee you anyway. Just leaving you. I suppose the skulkers have their name on it. That should work. I can draw a straight line from there to there. I can easily reach on outside of the range of those pesky halberdiers. Yeah, so I've got all my charges I want. That'll do. Yep. Right, let's do some damage. Okay, so our lesser Minotaur Lord. That's 3 wounds, good start. They're hit, so 6 hits, perfectly average. I get 5 up save, so this will hurt. I take 3 wounds. I don't even lose one, great. And then I'll just win. Yep. It's not a difficult combat for me to prevail in. I can come around and start helping. 7 of 7 from Muddick, killing 5 of them. Another 4 from the unit, and they do nothing in return. Ha 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 ha. So if somebody had to get flanked, I suppose it's beneficial that it's this one, because I still get... Muddick gets all of his attacks, and the one Minotaur will get their attacks into the side to help, so you can still do some nice damage. Please break and run. Yes, hallelujah. Otherwise, I couldn't flee. Squash 3 skeletons, they have to reroll, and then I get 2 up save rerolling, so I basically never take damage. Really, the majority of the damage to this unit will probably come from me constantly crumbling them as they lose combats over and over again. They frustratingly do that first, so I can't stop them. That was clever of them. If I did any other charge first, I could do that and hit them, but no, you're just going to get surrounded, which really not an issue, because even with both units, I don't think they can hurt you effectively. So you'll just come up there and deal with those for me so they don't come back. They might run on their own, just ignore them. You're still going to do this. You're just going to have to take that, I'm sorry. Charge that one. No, I'm not, I'm just confirm. And flee this, because you're just going to die for no reason. You might as well stay on the field and keep distracting them. You could... No, that's pointless, they're going to die to one unit. So yeah, we'll have you mobile. That's everyone. No, they're really on you. That doesn't matter at all, there's nothing for them to engage. That's still active to shoot at me though, so currently it can only hit dogs, which I'm not particularly concerned with. I guess I might as well move them out of the way. There's no reason to take damage you don't have to take, so just start moving. What I'd love to do is get you into range to flank that skeleton warrior unit. Oh, but be careful, that unit can still move. So you can do that, but come even further this way. Bit less, you need to actually be able to reach them when you do this. There you go, I can definitely reach them now. Good. Oh, you're going to turn and execute my chariot, fair enough. Still got a wound left. Well done, chariot, doing a good job distracting. Doesn't rally, so you're going to get flanked in a second, but... Pick this really, really intimidating unit I don't want to have to deal with. Desperately want to see that roll a discipline check. They rally, I don't care about that. I'm now forced to move. I was waiting to see if where I can commit this, because I want to either send them into their back or send them into their flank. I suppose this is about to die in one turn anyway, so I could just have them deal with it. So yeah, it makes no difference. You probably want to make your way over this way. Committed too much resources and strength over here, it seems. That's good enough, I'm free. They do rally, okay, I'm going to stick with them. Show them the error of their ways. Here we go again. 2 wounds. Don't roll double one. You managed to roll double one, you idiot. It's a draw. If you don't get a draw, they'll start crumbling. Please don't roll double ones. It's really embarrassing. Ah, we lost. Ah, we lost really badly. No, Feral Giant, you were meant to win. This is easier, I suppose. To the tune of the entire unit instantly dying. Yeah, so Midic still gets all of his attacks to the side. But yeah, they're defense 5. My god, they're quite intimidating. I take 3 wounds, which sucks. Still, we lost by 1. That's tragic. Could have crumbled them. You're just going to have to take it now because you failed the combat, sorry. You can charge those, which is nice. Help with the combat res, you kill those. That's about it, that's all I can do. You want to come over there, that's a tad annoying, so I'm going to have to flank you with this one, which is easily done. Let's wait and see what other things do. You're going to ignore him, which I appreciate. They're going to do nothing at all, which is fun. Okay, so they've moved that way to hit the dogs. I guess I'll have to flank you with the chariot then. That leaves you prime position to be hit in the side by Minotaurs. Congratulations. Flanking could just fit there easily enough. Here we go again. Stamp on 6 of them, good stuff. No double 1. No double, so there, it just wins massively. And this is just to help speed up. Frustratingly, they do get some attacks on my dogs because once I kill these 2 ranks, they'll be safe. There you go. 1 more turn and there won't be any more attacks coming my way. Here, Mudik still hits on 2s re-rolling because of his special stuff. I kind of expect him to kind of single-handedly win this for me. Oh, not truly. The other Minotaur's helping. This is more problematic because they're wretched. Please pass a discipline check and turn around. Yes, good. You can start hitting back. Yeah. It took a single wound. That's all it needs to take. You're absolutely going to get killed here. Bye, alphas. Whee. And then we can save them from being flanked unnecessarily. Okay, so hit that first. And then intercept. And then you start coming around here to deal with those, I suppose. Sacrificial lamb. No attacks on me the first turn, so I can at least buy a bunch of time there. You're going to get flanked at a really inopportune moment, which is sad news. So just as you beat the White Guards, you're going to have to deal with the Legionaries as well. Oh good, you're shooting these ones now. Double 6, let's go. Let's get over there and kill them as fast as possible. Kind of waiting to see where they move. The annoying way. Fine, what I can do then. Go over here and flank them. And then in the next turn you can then just charge into those and slaughter them. Kill the last few of these skeletons, all dead. No wounds sustained. A few more wounds from the dogs. So this is still alive, holding us in place, but effectively the Feral Giant did distract 30 skeletons, which is nice. They were annoyingly high on saves. I rolled double 2 for my saves, that's great. I still won just, which is crucial because they'll crumble. Not enough to save me from being flanked. Even if they died, I couldn't stop it because I'm just going to end up being hit in the back anyway. I take no wounds, which is great. Do some damage, please. Yes, excellent, I won. And then they should crumble enough to... anything other than a 1 there would have died. It got saved by the White Lord's ability to reduce crumble by 1. But okay, I think the Feral Giant should mathematically win in the end. Oh, excellent work, Chariot. You broke them immediately. Well, that first turn was a bit disappointing. Take 1 wound, which is negligible. I'm going to charge because I don't want them getting shot. You kill those and then subsequently move into those. You do that. I can't save you from being shot by the rifles. I'm sorry. If you had won that combat, maybe you could have intercepted those for me. Tragic. Nope, they aggro into the wrong thing. These do rally, not surprising. May or may not charge them with this. This will all be dead so they can start getting around and get some really good flanks. No damage sustained. There's 2. Does the rest. We've defeated their endless holding infantry. I might end up winning this based on... Yeah, I do. I actually win combat despite never touching these. So just our Lord now versus this unit. No damage from the White Lord, and then the Bone Dragon hits 3 times. It's actually twice. Take 2 wounds, ouch. But if you just need to do a single one, got it. Victory achieved, and now you can flank those. This unit's going to get squashed. Now into the long rifles. Okay, we've broken them here. Was a little bit dicey for a moment there. Thought maybe they could have gone, if I got some really bad rolling, it might not have got our way. We pulled through. Kill those. You alleviate the pressure here. Then I'll see how I want to... Why would you send the hounds in? They'll just get killed by those single-handedly. Have them over here to help with other stuff. Again, I don't think I ever need to really bother engaging this. What are you doing? Don't particularly care. Just throw a rock at that to start. And let's squash the last 2. And turn here. If I want to put something into their rear, I guess it would be the Minotaurs. Yeah, then why? Just ignore it. These are going to die, then they're going to break. Takes 3 wounds. He's still alive on 1. What a hero. If they're around and disappear. Vengeance on these blasted long rifles. So this is where I thought a harpy would have been obviously super strong, because you could just fly over and be a menace and get on these, but it's almost, having a flying unit is almost too powerful. It kind of nullifies a lot of the enemy strategy, so that's how you would deal with it if you don't have any shooting stuff. You're just going to have to weather the storm a bit. You can still prevail, it's just tougher. Onto heals, we are going to have to heal that one. Okay, so you again. Skill 6, I guess it has some value. We will encounter skill 5 stuff a fair bit in the upcoming bit, and I don't really care about the extra gold. So yeah, highly skilled Minotaur Lord, go for it. His friends, skill 5 I think is definitely, because we're going to encounter definitely a lot of skill 4 stuff, so that's going to be a lot more consistent in terms of attack damage. And then can be one back. And then this Minotaur Lord, I don't care about wounds, I don't care about discipline, so extra recruiter perks are good. And these Minotaurs, same principle. Yep, the skill's much appreciated. You're full HP already, you're full HP already, you're good enough. You're good enough. Have that back, have that back, have that back. There we go. 300 on the nose. Okay, that's where we'll leave off as we go into the final bit here for Act 3. I'll decide how we want to approach this. We'll map out our way through later. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do like and subscribe. If you have any notes on what you'd like to see next in terms of SOVL runs, it will be max difficulty, but you can pick any character or faction you'd like, you'd be interested in. So by all means, do let me know down in the comment section. I do take the time to stop and read them all. Or if you just want to chat with me and others, that's great too. I promise my voice will get better later. It's just a small bug thing I picked up. Don't worry, it'll be back to normal. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.